Hello everyone, welcome to JAIIB CIB English Medium. My name is Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So this is our new show where we are going to discuss each concept within 10 minutes. So if you are planning to give upcoming CIB December 25 and you want to clear your concepts, you want to practice it, then this session is going to help you. So make sure you are subscribing to our channel, you are following this 10 minutes concepts clear, where we will be discussing different concepts. And one more, there is a point that if you are facing any problem in any one particular concept, you can share that through the comment section and I will make videos on that. Yes, so let's start today's session with NPV. As you know, in your CIB ABFM we have this net present value calculation. Direct question they are going to ask, and as you know about the pattern of CIB, they are giving without options question as well. So we need to practice a lot because we won't be getting any hint based on the options. So that is the reason, practice more and more with this series. Let's start today's session. So first of all, let me tell you what is net present value. So net present value is the amount which compares the value of future cash flows to their initial cost of investment. Means what? If I start any business, yes, with the investment of suppose 10 lakh rupees, yes, suppose I invested 10 lakh rupees in that business. Now what I am going to expect? Of course, revenues, yes, of course, profits. So what cash flows I am expecting from my business? So I will calculate some estimates. Yes, I will calculate some estimates about my future cash flows through that project. So if someone asks me that, Aarti, you started this project, yes, with 10 lakh rupees. Are you going to get benefit in this 10 years or 5 years or not? So how I will check that? With the help of NPV. Yes, here everything is going to be your estimations. Yes, here estimations are there. Here I am not going to take direct value. I cannot take any direct value. I am just going to take estimates based on the project. So what I calculated, two things here. Yes, I calculated here two things. First of all, initial cost of investment, that already I know that I am investing 10 lakhs. Because of this investment, in upcoming 10 years, I am going to generate, suppose, every year 2 lakhs. So that is going to be future cash flows. And this future cash flows are my just estimate. Yes, these are just my estimates. So if these estimates are going to give me benefit, I am going to accept this. Yes, if this difference gives me losses, negative, I am going to, change this project. So that is what NPV. Correct. Let's see the benefits of the NPV. NPV helps you in decision making. Yes, whether to accept it or reject. That is what I'm going to take. Time value of money, because there are inflation, yes, then risk, uncertainties. I'm adjusting each and everything with the help of time value of money. Even with the help of this NPV, I can understand the risk associated with that particular project. Now, if I want to compare 2-3 projects, I can calculate their NPVs and I'm going to give the final answer. And accounting cash flows. Here at least I'm going to estimate cash flows without randomly selecting any project or starting any project. So these are the few benefits of NPV. Now, what is the formula that I need to use here? That is the formula. Cash flows, yes, these are the cash flows present value. Yes, I'm calculating the 10 years cash flows today's value and I'm going to subtract with initial investment. What I'm doing here, I'm calculating, first of all, I'm estimating about future cash flows. Yes, every year, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, I'm going to generate. But that is not the true value. That is not the true amount of my that investment, because inflation is there, risk is there. Yes, so many factors are going to affect that amount. So that is why I want true value, and how I can calculate the true value with the help of present value. So this part talks about the present value of my future cash flows. That will say after discounting, that will give me today's value, and I'm going to subtract with initial investment. This is going to be my net present value. That is going to be today's value, whether that is going to be a benefit or losses. That is the formula I'm going to use. Now let's start with the question. Yes, without wasting any time, let's proceed and let's solve the first question. This is the example. Suppose a 5-year project has a projected net cash flows, that is 16,000 each year. What is the future cash flows I'm going to generate? That is 16,000. Yes, means for the next 5 years. Yes, for how many years? 5 years. And the cost that I incurred today, that is 60,000, and return, that is after adjustment of inflation and everything, that is 20%. So what I will do here, I will calculate 16,000 into present value annuity factor by taking 20% for 5 years, and I will subtract it by investment amount, that is 60,000. Yes, after solving this, I will say NPV is positive or negative. So here, how to solve this bracket? Take 1 divided by 1.10. Yes, then 1 time equal to, sorry, that is 20 now. 1 divided by 1.20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, every time press equal to button and M plus, equal to button M plus, and finally press MRC. This will tell me the present value annuity factor, that is going to be 2.99. Let me recheck this calculation. What I did, I typed 1 divided by 1.20 and I calculated for first, second, third, fourth and fifth year. Yes, this is what I did with the calculator. 1 divided by 1.1, 1 divided by 1.20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so every time I am pressing equal to button M plus, equal to button M plus for first year, second year, third year, fourth year and fifth year. M plus equal to M plus equal to M plus, and finally if I press MRC, I can calculate the present value factor of this. Yes, this is how I calculated. Okay, so 16,000 into 2.99, that is going to be 47840 minus 60,000. Means NPV is going to be positive? No, NPV here is going to be your negative, because you invested 60,000 but the ultimate return is going to be only minus 47,840, means there is a loss of 12,160. So this is how I need to calculate NPV. So I'm going to reject this project. Yes, okay. Let's see one more question. A 5-year project has a projected net cash flow 15,000, 25, 30, 20,000, 15,000 for next 5 years. That costed 50,000. To implement the project, required rate is 20%. Conduct a discounted cash flow calculation to determine the NPV. Okay, everyone. So let's start the solution. This time I'm going to show with the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Future cash flows are going to be 15,000, 25,000, yes, 30,000 and 20,000 and 15 and 15,000. Okay, now here present value factor I'm going to take at the rate 20%. Yes, so 1 divided by 1.20, 0.833, 6.94, 0.578, 0.482 and finally 0.402. Just multiply the future cash flows with the present value factor, that is 15,000 into 0.833, that is 12,495. 25,000 into 0.694, that is 17,350. 30,000 into 0.578, 17,340. 20,000 into 0.4482, that is 9640. Okay, then 15,000 into 0.402, that is 6030. So what is your total future cash flow present value? 12,495 plus 17,350 plus 17,340 plus 9640 plus 6030, 62855. So what is your NPV, everyone? That is 62855 minus 50,000, that is 12,855. As you can see, this is your answer, and you are going to accept this project. Yes, this is how we need to calculate this much fast. Okay, so one more question for you, everyone. This is your homework question. Do try it and share your answer through the comments. So with this, now I'm winding up this first session. So remember, this is going to be very quick. Yes, here we are not going to be discuss so many things at the same time. Very small concept in a very quick manner. This is your revision videos. Yes, everyone. But remember, if you want more questions or queries, or if you have, you can join my Telegram group, or you can watch Warrior series as well. So thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye-bye.